Hi everyone, welcome back to A Sky Full of Stars, Interstellar Focus, episode 14. So, this is probably the last episode for this visual novel. But anyways, summer holidays are coming to an end, and today, so according to the lunar calendar, is the day of the Tanabata. So there is a large fireworks show at the beach near Harbor Town, and that's the one that Takeichi is going with Narie. But for Akito, Hikari, and Saya, they choose to hold their own fireworks event here. So, in short, it's more personal and up close. And afterwards, they will be writing something on a strip and tying it to a bamboo tree. So, when they saw the fireworks disappearing, it symbolizes the fact that nothing good lasts forever. So, once the summer holidays come to an end and they're back in school, it means lots of studying for college entrance exams. And I'm sure it'll be really tough for Hikari. So anyways, let's see how all this comes to an end. So Hikari had fun with the fireworks, and for Saya,
夏休みが終わるまでにまたやりたいね。
so I want to do it again by the end of summer vacation. So there is some time left. So after finishing all the fireworks that we brought, or they brought, let's see, we had to clean, or they had clean faces. So put all the used fireworks in the bucket. So it was easy to clean up, and all of us sit on the porch and drink barley tea from the glass. And a gentle breeze sways the wind chimes, and it's a cool tone that echoes. And looking up from the porch, the Milky Way is overcast. And while enjoying the fireworks, the twilight is over and the stars are shining in the night sky. Well, after all, so the Milky Way is summer. However, the Milky Way can be seen in all seasons of the year, but usually it's summer that's where it's most magnificent and powerful. So basically, the brightest, and it's the best time to see the Milky Way. And this is because the parts that are visible differ depending on the season. And the Milky Way is a collection of countless stars that are confused. While the solar system to which the Earth we live belongs, so we belong to the galaxy, or like the solar system belongs to the galaxy that's called the Milky Way. And most of the stars that you can see are stars of the Milky Way galaxy, and it's said that there are about 200 billion stars. And among them, the area around Sagittarius is bright and wide, and because the center of the gravity is on, or the center of the galaxy is on that side, and it seems that more stars are gathered. So Sagittarius is a summer constellation, while in other seasons, the Milky Way is in full bloom in summer, as it does not rise at night.
あの光の一つ一つが星なんだね。
Hey Hikari, so no, every one of those dots is a star.
天の光はすべて星ってね。
And all the heavenly light is a star. And when I think about the band of light, which looks like a continuous river, is a collection of stars like the sun. And I am dizzy at the size of the scale.
将来、おじいちゃんおばあちゃんになっても、
こうやって3人で花火したり、星を見たりしてたいね。
So in the future, even if we become grandparents, I want to see the fireworks and see the stars in this way. So as grandma and grandpa. So Hikari says it with a full face.
そうだね。
Yeah, that's right, says Saya. And Saya answers, and that's her heartfelt wish.
そのために障害になるものがあるとしたら、多分、さやの嫉妬深さだね。
So if there is an obstacle to that, it's probably because of Sai being jealous. Yes?
で、どうしてそうなるのよ。
Hey, so why do you have to bring that up? So why do you have to say about me being jealous?
私別に嫉妬深くなんてないし、光のずうずうしさの方が問題よきっと。
Well, you know, I'm not jealous or anything. It's just that you, Hikari, you have a nice figure and that's a problem.
誰がずうずうしいのよ。
Hey, so who is the ill-mannered?
あなたよ、ほうき星さん。
That'll be you, Hokiboshi-san.
名字で呼んだ。
Well, I got called by my last name.
知ってる？天の川がところどころ暗いのは、そこに星がないからじゃなくて、暗黒物質が光を妨げてるからなんだって。
So do you know? So the Milky Way is dark here and there, not because there's no stars there. It's because there's dark matter, like a black hole blocking the light.
知ってるけど、それがどうしたのよ。
I know, so what's wrong with that?
さやの腹黒さまんまだなーって。
So Sai is like a black hole who's always hungry.
ひどい、光のバカ。
Hey, that's mean, Hikari, so you're stupid. So don't call me or don't say that I'm a black hole. And somehow suddenly, let's see, the fight begins. Come on, so don't fight on such a nice night.
だって光が。
But Hikari is making fun of me.
本当のこと言っただけです。
Hey, hey, I'm just teasing you. And it can't be helped. Okay, so let's do something more like, or more related to the Tanabata. So I pull out this strip from my pouch. Okay, so we have to write something on this and tie it to the bamboo grass.
そうだった。
Oh yeah, that thing, says Saya.
花火やって満足しちゃってた。
So we were satisfied with the fireworks. And when I handed over the pen, they both stared at the strip with serious faces. So what should we write on this?
光のバカさ加減が治りますように。
I wish that Hikari's stupidity is cured.
さやの性格が少しは良くなりますように。
I wish that Sai's personality improves a little. So how about, I wish that you two will stop fighting because you can't help it. So basically, all three of them have different ideas about what to write on the strip. And they all conflict with one another. So as expected, I can't make such a silly request. And for a while, silent time passes without anyone writing. So, what should we write on this?
思いつかない。一つでしょ？願い事なんていっぱいあるし。
But in general, so there are many wishes, and I don't know what to write. And I can't think of one. Hikari could not stand it and threw the pen. Okay, I give up.
絞りきれないよね。
So I can't squeeze it. Wait, example?
ほんと、背を少しだけ伸ばしてほしいとか、お料理が上手になりますようにとか、たくさん食べても太りませんようにとか。
So the problem is that Saya also has many wishes and she can't pick one. So, I wish I can grow taller. I wish I'll be good at cooking. And I wish I don't get hit or get fat even if I eat a lot. Well, I didn't think that it was such a greed until Saya.
ねえ、アキト、先にお風呂入りたい。汗かいちゃった。
Hey, Akito. So, anyways, I want to take a bath and I'm sweaty. Okay, so you can use my bath. Wait, without permission.
やったー。さあやたん、行こう。
So, okay, so I'm sweaty. I'll take a bath first and then I'll think about it afterwards. So, Saitan, let's go to the bath. Okay, says Saya.
何よ。
So wait, so what's wrong? Any objections? But you know, you two were fighting until a while ago.
そうだっけ？
Really? Says Hikari.
あんなので真面目に怒ってたら、光の親友は務まらないよ、あっくん。
Well, you know, that's how friends work. So even if we get into fights, we make up at the end. So, I'm not sure why Sai brings up Akun in the conversation. So like, well, you know, we're still best friends regardless. Akun?
そうそう。
Yep, says Hikari. And Sai, who smiles and, let's see, spits poison, and Hikari, who does not care at all. And these girls are good friends. So, I think Hikari hates how Sai points out the obvious, and it really gets on Hikari's nerves. And despite all that, they still make up and get along in the end. So, Hikari and, let's see, Saya stand up and head for the bathroom. So 2 towels, or bath towels.
知ってる。
I know. And I get a reply before I say anything else. And so she also did the laundry, and I know everything about where and what was. As expected of my wives.
覗いちゃダメだからね。
Hey, so don't look into it. So don't look at what we're wearing, because it's going to drive up your perv instincts. Oh, I'm sorry.
しないと思う？
So do you think you won't? Or he won't?
ああ、アキトむっつりだし、一応警戒しとこう。
So I think it's still best to be on alert for Akito. So even though he says no, I'm sure in his inner thoughts, he's still thinking about it. So he wants to see what clothes we wear and go through the laundry. Hey, I can hear you two. Jeez, so how serious are they? I wonder if I would join them in that narrow bathtub. And when I imagined it, I wanted to take a peek. Uh-oh, not good. And as Hikari says, I am sullen. So I hope Akito didn't go look into the bath after all, out of curiosity. So as I was reading the manga from Takeichi, Hikari and Saya comes back.
いい湯だった。
Ah, so that was good hot water, says Hikari. And what's wrong for Saya? So why does Saya look displeased?
光ね。すごかった。
Because Hikari is amazing. Wait, what do you mean? Well, I don't have to ask. So, Hikari has a nice body. It looks more mature, more adult-like compared to me, and I look like a little child.
ちょっと触らせてもらったんだけどね。すごかったの。柔らかくてふわふわで。
So Hikari had me touch her, and it was quite amazing, and it was soft and fluffy. Or more like Hikari trying to tease Saya again, and oh look, I look much better than you. That's right. Hehehe. So Hikari lifts her chest with both hands and creates or tries to emphasize her curves.
覗きに来ればよかったのに。
And I wish you came in to peep and... Well, I'm not sure if Hikari really wanted to beat up Akito. Well, so do you want to go out then?
待ってたのにね。
Wait, I was waiting. Uh-huh. Wait, so how serious are you, really? Well, I don't want to be teased around anymore, so look back at the manga again. So, okay, pass, next.
秋田も入りなよ。
So Akito also included? Well, I'll do it later.
そう。
Okay. So things like, okay, so we are finished with our baths. So, how about you, Akito? And for Akito's like, well, I'll do it later. So Hikari and Saya sit on the porch and expose their skin to the wind coming in from the outside.
いい風。今夜は涼しいね。
So that's good wind. And it's cool tonight, says Hikari.
そうだね。
Yeah, I agree, says Saya.
いい天気だし。織姫様と彦星様も今頃は天の川を越えてデートしてるのかな。
So it is nice weather, and I wonder if Orihime-san and Hikoboshi-san are going on a date across the Milky Way by this time.
なんだか私が二人の仲を邪魔してるみたい。
But somehow it seems that I'm disturbing the relationship between the two.
ほんとだ。さやってばひどい女だね。
Oh, really? So maybe Saya is a bad lady or a terrible lady.
もう。
Oh, come on. And Saya hits the teasing Hikari, so stop making fun of me. And then I pick up the strip of paper on the table. So, what should I write on this?
そうだね。
Oh yeah, that thing. So have they thought of something? So have you decided what to write on this?
それはとっくに決まってるんだけど。
Yeah, so I did decide on something. And with the strip in hand, Hikari is still thinking about something.
私たちってちゃんと恋人なのかな。
Uh-oh. So the same question that Miharu brought up a few episodes ago. So, are we really lovers? Says Hikari. And I'm surprised at the sudden question. So, what's this all of a sudden?
やってることが子供の頃とあんまり変わってないなって思って。
So I think what I'm doing hasn't changed much from when I was a kid. That is. So Saya also agrees. Well, you know, I love both of you, Hikari and Saya, as lovers. And while saying it out loud, I realize that I am not confident. Well, maybe I'm just looking for a family and not a lover. So this was all mentioned by Miharu, the was teacher. So maybe I just want a comfortable feeling of security that someone will be with me.
私は。
Well, for me... Saya takes my arm and snuggles up.
あっくんのことがずっと好きだったの。
Say no, I've always liked Akun.
光はどうなの？
So what about Hikari?
私はね、
For me...
実はよく分かってないかも。
Well, I don't really understand.
私の好きが恋愛の好きなのか、友達同士の好きなのか。
So is my liking a love affair or a friend's liking?
だって私、アキトがもしサヤと付き合うとしても嫌じゃないもん。
And because... So even if Akito goes out with Saya, I don't think it would be that bad.
これって変だよね。
But it is strange, isn't it? Hikari looks back and looks down. And I can feel that my feet are shaking. And Saya, who saw the situation, hugs my arm tightly. Well, when I told you to go out as a 3, why did Saya take it? And was there anxiety or jealousy that my feelings were half turned to Hikari? Or is it because there is no other choice?
光が前に卒業までにファーストキスしたいって言ってたでしょ？
So the issue was that Hikari said before that she wanted to have a first kiss before she graduated. That was what she was saying. And then she kissed me unexpectedly. And that was the catalyst for the current relationship.
あの時思ったの。光が最初にキスする相手はあっくんがいいって。
And I thought at the time Akun is the first person Hikari kissed.
あっくんじゃなきゃ嫌だって思った。
Yeah, so I thought I had to be Akun.
どういうこと？サヤはアキトとずっとお付き合いたかったのよね。
So what do you mean? So Saya wanted to go out with Akito for a long time, right?
わかんない。光にあっくんを取られちゃうのは嫌だけど、でも光がお付き合いする人はあっくんがいいの。
So, I don't know, but it's not easy for Hikari to take Akito, or Akun, but it's better for people with whom Hikari is associated to.
そっか。同じだったんだ。
I see, so we're kind of the same.
同じって？
So, what do you mean the same?
私も思ってたの。サヤの彼氏になる人はアキトじゃなきゃ嫌だって。
Well, I'm thinking too, so I don't want to be... Or like, if it is Akito who became the boyfriend of Saya.
自分がアキトのこと好きなはずなのに、これって変だってずっと悩んでた。
Well, you know, I should have liked Akito, but I'm always worried that time and how it's strange.
そしたらアキトがとんでもないことを言い出して。
And then Akito said something outrageous.
最初は怒っちゃったけど。
And I did get angry at first, says Saya.
後でじっくり考えたらいい考えかもって。
But then on second thought, I thought it might be a good idea. And Saya agrees. So, did they both get together on such a proposal? And the answer to that feeling has not come out yet. So, is it love or what?
あっくんは？
So, what about you, Akun? So, what is your take? Or how do you feel? Well, I don't want to let go of either Hikari or Saya, and I like both of you, and I want to make both of you my girlfriends. And say it with the utmost sincerity.
うわ 何度聞いても最低な発言だ。
Well, that's the worst remark that I've heard, no matter how many times you say it.
最低。
Well, yeah, that's bad. And while saying that, Saya snuggles up to me with love. And then Hikari snuggles up to me from the other side. And from the touch skin, the body temperatures of the two is transmitted at the same time, and it makes me feel confused.
じゃあさ、提案があるんだけど。
So Hikari whispers to Akito, like, so I have a suggestion. What is it?
恋人じゃなきゃしちゃいけないこと。しようよ。
So to become
3人で。
a lover, let's do it. So as a 3. So to be a lover. And that's Hikari looks down shyly.
私は
Um
いいよ。
I'm okay with it, says Saya. Saya says in a inaudible voice.
したい。あっくんとちゃんと恋人になりたい。
Well, I want to. So I want to be a lover properly with Akun.
アキトが私らのことを彼女だって思ってるならできるでしょ。
So if Akito thinks of me as a girlfriend, can I do it?
したいはずだよね。
So you want to do that, right? Says Saya. And the two upper eyes are looking up at me. Or the two upturned eyes. Well, please do. And the two who thought I am scared and noticed clouded their facial expressions. Okay, so let me take a bath first. I untie my arms and head for the bathroom quickly. Okay, Akito is now in the bath. So I take a bath in the hot water that was used by Hikari and friends, or Saya. And it is lukewarm because it hasn't been reheated, but it is the right temperature because it is summer, so not too hot, especially after a hot day. And for Akito, so he's meditating. He's like, okay, so calm down for Akito Surami. And for the time being, let's wash away the sweat carefully, and also I have to brush my teeth. And since I became a lover, I'm wondering if such a day would come someday, but I never thought it would come so soon. And basically, I'm not ready in the heart. Or did I kind of procrastinate and just push it off and not worry about it? And when the time has come, it was a big surprise and it's all too sudden. Or, so I think they are family and not lovers. So I think I am still so confused. No, so it is too unexpected that the first experience is going to be with 3 people and I'm just scared. And plus, so still I'm motivated. And I don't have to mention this. Well, you don't have to think about the rest. So what do you want to do now? So follow your feelings. And with that in mind, Akito, so his heart is set and he leaves the bathtub. Okay, so going to the room, so the lights are off. And there's a futon that's laid neatly in the middle. Hikari? Saya? Says Akito.
いるよ。
We're here. And same with Saya. So the two are in the dark corner of the room, wearing sheets from their heads. Okay, so this is where the big H moment begins. So I'm going to skip all this. And what I like about this title is that Poltop put all the H scenes right here at the end. So it'll be an easy skip past all this. So yes, this is an 18 plus title, and this is the obligatory scene that needs to be in all 18 plus titles. So anyways, I'll see you on the other side after all this love event. So hold on for a minute. Okay, so I'm back from the big 4-part H scene with Hikari and Saya taking turns at Akito. So I'm sure all of them are now satisfied that they are all lovers. So for Akito, he's now on the porch being blown by a gentle breeze. So let's see how it goes from here. So the sign of a quiet night is comfortable. And until a while ago, 3 people were taking a bath. And so to slowly cool the afterglow of the act while sweating. Well, I didn't feel weird anymore, and while feeling embarrassed, let's see, I spent a relaxing time as if I had returned to my childhood days.
麦茶飲むでしょ。
So Hikari's here, and she's like, so here's barley tea, and please drink it. Hikari brought me a container and a glass of barley tea.
お腹空かないっていうか、私が空いたから。
And Saya brings something to eat. So, are you hungry? Well, I mean, I'm hungry. Saya brought the dumplings she bought in the daytime. Hey, so we can't eat this yet, so it's not a full moon yet. And while saying that, I'm hungry too, so I got one. And since it moved so violently, it will naturally consume a considerable amount of calories. And the two sat down on both sides of me.
しちゃったね。
So we did it.
しちゃったね。
Yeah, we did do it. And from my first experience, I am aware that I have done something amazing. And I was excited while I was doing it, and I'm glad I'm able to open up again. But when the act was all over, I calmed down, and now I'm shy about what just happened.
これで私たち、ちゃんと恋人だね。だってあんなこと、恋人同士じゃなきゃしちゃいけないんだもん。
So now that we're lovers officially, we have to stay as lovers and act as lovers.
3人でしちゃったから、私とさやたんも親友じゃなく恋人だ。
And now between us 3, so even between Saya and me, we're kind of lovers as well. So
よろしくね、ひかり。
hee hee hee. So nice to meet you, my Hikari.
チュキーン。チュチュチュー。
And once again, Hikari finds Saya cute. It's like, oh, choo choo choo, you're cute. Hikari hugs Saya and tries to kiss her, but I can't, or she can't reach her because she's too big. And the calmness of the night made them both quiet again, too. And then naturally we look up at the night sky.
今夜は天の川がよく見えるね。
So you can see the Milky Way tonight.
七夕の夜にふさわしい星空だね。
And it's a starry sky suitable for the night of Tanabata. And the moon is now out. So the summer triangle and the magnificent Milky Way lay in the sky.
織姫と彦星も私らみたいなことしてたのかな。
So I wonder if Orihime-san and Hikoboshi-san were doing something like this. Well, wasn't it?
1年に1度しか会えないんだもんね。
Well, we can only meet them once a year, says Saya.
寂しがり屋のさやたんにはそんなの耐えられないわね。
And I can't stand that kind of lovely Sayaton.
無理。だってずっとあっくんのそばにいたいもん。
Yeah, I can't, because I want to be with Akun all the time, so not once a year.
私ももう離れたくない。
Well, I don't want to leave anymore, says Hikari. And I put both my hands on, or we all hold hands together, and like asterism, connecting the stars with a line.
そうだ、あれ書かなきゃ。
Oh yeah, so now we know what to write on that slip, so we have to write that.
ああ、探索。
Oh yeah, so that strip of paper.
どこ置いたっけ。暗くて見えない。ここに1枚だけあるけど。
So where did I put it? And it's dark, so I can't see it. And we only have one slip.
ねえ、さや、電気つけて。
Okay, so Saya, so please turn on the lights. Okay, says Saya. Okay, so anyways, the stars are beautiful. And if you turn on the light, you won't be able to see the stars. But I'm sure they can turn it off again after they find that slip. Okay, so one is enough.
そうだね。
Well, I agree.
そっか。どうせ同じこと書くんだもんね。
Well, that's right, because I'll write the same thing anyways. So they'll write one wish on that slip. So a few hours ago, we were wondering what to write and wonder what we should write as a wish. And now that we're all together, we all have the same feelings and we all want to write one wish together.
じゃあ、早速。はい、さや。
So then, immediately, for Saya.
私が書いていいの？
Wait, so I write? Says Saya.
一番字が綺麗だし。
Well, you know, you have really beautiful handwriting, and it'll look good. So I wish for the Milky Way, so it seems to be beneficial for Saya to write.
わかった。任せて。
Okay, so leave it to me. Okay, so they find the slip, and Saya wrote on the strip of paper with enthusiasm, and just for, let's see, Harasan, who had been drinking boiling water because the sky became cloudy and rained away at every Tanabata.
できたよ。
Okay, so I'm done. So let's see what Saya wrote.
よし、笹の葉に結ぼう。
Okay, so now let's tie it to the bamboo leaves, or the bamboo grass. And here we see it. So we tied a strip of thread to the bamboo grass that we found during the day. And then we put our hands together and pray. So the Milky Way is flowing in the night sky and the 3 stars shining by it. So Lyra's Vega, Aquilia's Altair, and Cygnus's Deneb. And to those dazzling stars that form the summer triangle. And the arrangement of the stars may not be eternal, so it may change in the future. And when those 3 stars draw beautiful asterism, so it's the same wish from before. So let's be together as a 3 all the time, or forever. And like an eternity compared to our lives. Okay, so we're at the credits for this visual novel. So I'm going to skip this and we'll see how all this ends. So, in a sense, it's kind of like revisiting the old childhood days. So they did write the same wish on a slip in the past. And even though they did put it on the tree, or a bamboo tree, during the Tanabata, it got washed away from the rain. And now they're making a new one, and despite all these years, they still want to be together and forever. So let's see how it all ends in the epilogue. Okay, so we are now in the epilogue, and let's see how the story ends. So, now that summer vacation or holidays are over, it is time for everyone to go back to school, and it's also time for Akito to return this place to Mother Saotome. So you can see here that everything's all cleaned up, it's vacant like it was when Akito first found this place. So let's see. So I have nothing left behind. And with the help of Saya and the others, I cleaned it up yesterday and withdrew my personal belongings. And when I look at it, I suddenly lose the sense of life and I feel lonely. However, I feel that the breath that someone lived here still remains. And for some reason, I am a little relieved, so I close the windows and doors. Okay, so Akito locks the entrance and makes sure that it is locked. Okay, so it's all good. And now all doors are locked. And after that, once I return this key to the store manager, the part-time job here is over. And I look back at the building from a distance, and it reminds Akito of the fun times he had with Hikari and Saya. So it was a short month, but it was a happy one, just like when I was spending time with my actual parents. But then again, this is not my home. Well, thank you. Let me see the illusion of one summer. The illusion disappears, but the feelings remain. And that is enough for now. Well, anyways, so when am I going home? Oh, so it's time for my part-time job. The usual part-time job. So I'm sure Akito can buy his own place in the future for him, Hikari and Saya, and the dreams can continue from there. So anyways, Akito's down from the mountain and he rode his bicycle to the front of the station. And from now on, I have a part-time job at this place as usual. So once again, the clerk or cashier of the Sao Tome stop-by convenience store. And I'll be staying or moving in back to the room that I was in. So on the second floor of the shop and next to the was teacher, Miharu sensei. And I feel the emptiness of returning to a normal, usual daily life after a dream-like moment.
暑い。もう9月なのに夏はいつまで続くのかしら。
So we see Hikari here and she's like, I'm hot. I wonder how long summer will last even though it is now September.
アイスばっかり食べてたらお腹壊すよ。ね、コタちゃん。
Well, if you eat only ice cream, you'll get hungry, right, Kota-chan? And I think Kotaro's saying yes.
あのね、コタちゃん。私たちね、ラブラブなんだよ。
Hey, Kota-chan. So you know, we're in a lovey-dovey group. Huh? Says Kotaro.
あっくんと私。ついでに光もね。
So, I'm in a love group with Akun and me. Also Hikari.
犬に自慢してどうすんのよ。あとついでって言うな。
So I'm not sure what Hikari says, but oh, so I'm proud of my dog and don't follow me. So maybe, hey, don't talk to him because he won't understand and he won't reply properly.
アキト遅いね。暑いし中入ってよっか。
But anyways, Akito's late and it's hot and I can't wait to go inside.
うん、そうだね。
Yeah, that's right, says Saya. And now Kotaro is barking, so...
あ、アキトだ。
Oh, so it's Akito. In front of the store, they're waving their hands. And besides that, there's also a dog who is wagging his tail.
おーい、あっくん。
Hey, Akun, says Saya.
おかえり、アキト。
Welcome back, Akito, says Hikari. And a welcome back from Kotaro as well. And what you see over here is not the remnants of Summer Illusions, a place to return to me. In this universe, where even the brilliance of the stars is not eternal, we are living in a fast-paced season. So I can't say with confidence that I can stay the same. So eventually, I too will have to change and adapt. However, the course that I am aiming for has been decided. And I plan to create a place where us three can stay together for the rest of my life, forever and ever. So I'm back, says Akito, towards a certain future that I see in the illusion of one summer. And what about Miharu? Well, I'm sure she has her future to build and look forward to. And with that in mind, this is the end of A Sky Full of Stars Interstellar Focus Special Disc. Okay, so we are back on the title screen. So overall, I like this title, and I like it better than the Hikari and Saya roots in the original Sky Full of Stars. And it's because, despite it having some drama and conflicts between Hikari and Saya, it's not as bad or big in this one compared to the character roots. So it was the drama that brought down those two roots, especially for Hikari in her root, where her stubbornness lasted 4 episodes in the beginning, so a bad start. But still, I actually like the roots for the Meiko girls better. So Karuna had a root, and Orihime had a root as well. And for Honoka, she has a root in the Fine Days fan disc along with Miharu and Hinami. So comparing this title mechanic-wise, so this is supposed to be a counterpart to the Still Presents disc for If My Heart Had Wings, but I find that one more special than this one because the Still Presents disc had animation, and we get this one-on-one moment between Aoi and Kotori. And in terms of the story, we get this calendar where we see what happens on each day, starting from December 20th, ending on January 1st, New Year's Day. So we get to see how Aoi and Kotori spend the holidays in Kazigura. So for this one, it's more or less a traditional visual novel. So just one story from start to end. And to make it special, we get this quiz section here. So let's see. There you go. So the quiz, where we play as a new recruit for the Six Stars Club, and we play through the final draft of the new member training manual that Hinami, Karuna, and Tamaki were working on to attract new members. So I won't play the quiz in this playthrough because it doesn't translate properly, and I pretty much cheated to get through the quiz, which is not what you're supposed to do. So anyways, the story starts with the Princess Alberio, so Saya, trying to make her way home, but is being pursued by the comet alien, aka Hikari. And to help the princess, we answer questions, and every time we answer correctly, we progress and help Saya on her way home. Or actually, the princess. So also, as part of the quiz section, we get to see what happens with the other Six Stars Club members. So the quiz section is broken up into 4 stages. So stage 1, we have Karuna, Noriko, and Honoka. Stage 2, we have Hinami, Miharu, and Arie. Stage 3 is just Tamaki, and stage 4, the final, last but not least, Orihime. So what happened for the Narie is that we get to see how she felt when she went to the big fireworks show with Takeichi. So unlike Hikari, Sai, and Akito being really close together, Narie's expressing her doubts about her relationship with Takeichi. So she kind of hates Takeichi's personality, but for some reason she gets sucked in at the end, and she kind of just plays along with it. And for Orihime, so the main character who got left out in this visual novel, we see that Orihime is on vacation in Saipan Islands, and it's not really a paradise for Orihime because she got bored and she tried to find some way to keep herself entertained, and the stars are not cutting it. So when she did get that text message from Honoka about the threesome relationship, that was like the biggest excitement for Orihime, and that's why she replied, and she didn't know that it was in the Six Stars Club group chat, and when she found out, she is worried. It's like, well, once I go back, I'll apologize properly to Honoka. So even though Orihime has left and is now in college for a few years, Honoka still looks up to her, and Orihime still stays in contact with Honoka. So anyways, moving forward, so I won't be doing the Fine Days fan disc anytime soon, and I plan on adding one more pull-top title, and that's it. So it's going to be the Flight Diary fan disc for If I Had Wings. So look forward to that sometime in the future. So I will be continuing finishing up my Front Wing titles. So Lucky Love Volume 2 and 3. And with that in mind, I'll see you in a future playthrough on a future game.